Hi guys, it's Lonni. It's been a minute since I have filmed the video, posted a video, edited a video, or just talked in front of the camera. It's been months. I am so sorry, but there's been so much going on and I just could not keep up. I feel like I kind of ghosted or went MIA on everyone, and I am so sorry. Was not trying to do that. But yeah, it's been a hot minute since I posted or filmed any type of content video, whether it's K-pop related or just lifestyle, beauty, or fashion related. So it's kind of weird talking to the camera. I don't even know what to do. But as you can see, we have a pile of photo cards. So what we're going to be doing, something I've never done before, is leaving my photo cards on camera. But I also want to do this so I can give you all an update as to what's been going on. There's so much that's been happening in my life. Yeah, I wanted to provide an update as to what's been going on. There's just so much going on. And yeah, we have photo cards from GOT7. We have some from Chungkyun's new album. We have, of course, some 17 photo cards. When do I never have those? We have some ZB1 photo cards. We have 10. We have ATs. There's just a variety, so I want to do that. And also, while we're at it, we can unbox this. This has been sitting in my room since February in the exact same location. Like, it's dusty. So I really want to go ahead and just unbox my Carrot membership. While we're at it, I've already seen the photo cards. I just haven't unboxed mine. So yeah, if you enjoy videos like this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and keep on watching. So these are the stacks we're going to be working with as of yet, and I finally bought some sleeves because I didn't have any. So let's talk about where I have been. It's been a really long time. I don't even know the last time I posted a video. I'll probably put it on screen, but it's been a hot minute. And honestly, last year was really rough for me in terms of like mentally, emotionally, really rough. And this year I wanted a break, so I took a break from everything. Also, I got a new job, and I enjoyed my previous job, but it was just too much. Like, it was really a lot for me, and it got to me. So I just needed a break from everything, and I knew this year I did not want to be as stressed as I was last year. So this year I did get a new job. I'm actually getting a promotion, which is very exciting. But I don't feel as stressed anymore. I feel like I have time to do stuff, hang out with friends if I wanted to, take vacations if I wanted to. So I'm really happy with that. Also, I have planned a lot of vacations this year, so that's why I haven't really done a lot in terms of K-pop, and I really haven't bought too much either, surprisingly, and that's a good thing. So I just came back from Atlanta. I took a trip there. I love Atlanta, it's so nice. But yeah, I took a trip there, and I'm supposed to go back next month. So today is what, June 18th, the day after Rise's comeback. I'm supposed to go back next month because I'm supposed to see ATs, so I'm super duper excited for that. And then I just heard an announcement that 17 is possibly going to be having a US tour sometime towards the end of this year. So I want to save up for that because I haven't seen them since Be The Sun era, and y'all know they are my ults. Hello, love them, and I want to see them again, and I want to see OT13. I'm really hoping to at least see OT13 at least once. But they're supposed to be having a tour, and then also Chungkyun, or IM, is on tour, and I want to see him in Dallas. So I'm still like debating that. So like I have a lot of trips planned, so that's why a lot of K-pop content hasn't been out lately, because I've been trying to save up for that. And then also I'm trying to move next year, so definitely trying to save for that. So that's what's been going on. It's been a lot going on in my personal life, but I'm excited for what the future has in store for me, and I can't wait to see what's going on. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. Trips, plans of moving, new job, being exhausted from last year and just wanted a break. But yeah, just because I've been out of the like K-poppy, like storing photo cards and stuff scene, I have not been out of K-pop. I've been listening to a lot of stuff. Hello Chungkyun's album, ZB1 had an album. Oh, also in the midst of this, I also had a work trip, so I was gone for like 2 weeks. That was very, very exciting. I really enjoyed that work trip, but that was an opportunity my job provided me, which I never thought I would ever have. So that was super duper exciting. But like K-poppy wise, Chungkyun had his album, ZB1 had their album, Wavy had their camera battery had died, so I don't even know where it cut off on, but like different albums dropping. Rise had their comeback yesterday along with Junghan, and Wanu's duet even had their comeback, and they're supposed to be going on tour. And then you had New Jeans, so it's been a lot. Junie had his freaking album comeback. Super duper happy. Like, there's been a lot going on in terms of K-pop, and I've been loving it. Still been keeping up with K-pop. I definitely would say my collections have changed drastically, extremely drastically. When I get to storing cards, I'll tell you all about it. I don't know what's in this sleeve, but when I get to storing my cards, I'll let you guys know. And if you are wondering, I use Dragon Shield sleeves for my cards. Or honestly, should I talk about it now? I might. Yeah. So for a lot of my collections, I think this also has to do with the reason why like I want to move too, but I probably have not dropped, but been very cautious of a lot of collections. So like I've picked up Chungkyun like a bit more thoroughly now. I've become obsessed with this man in such a short amount of time. I should have known. But I picked up his collection. I've picked up, finally, I have who I want to collect from GOT7. But I feel like GOT7 is kind of hard to collect because a lot of their album cards are older. But I've decided to collect Yugyeom for their older cards. I just love him, and then his albums, his solo works, I love them so much as well. I believe his song She from his Trust Me album will probably be like my most listened to song of 2024, because I listen to that song pretty much every day. Every day I'm listening to that song. But I've decided to finally collect Yugyeom. I already have his binder and everything set up. I was gonna film a setting up video for that, but I was like, yeah, no, I just honestly can't. But yeah, I'm picking him up. And then for the GOT7 EP album, I decided to collect OT for each concept, but the way I'm storing it is, I'm not storing it as OT7 though, but you'll see when I decide to store those photo cards. I mean, as you can see, I have some cards right here. I think I'm missing just one JB card from the EP, and then I'm missing some of Yugyeom's older cards. But that's been very, very exciting. So I've decided to collect him. And then I don't want to say I dropped, but a lot of my girl group collections I've kind of put a halt to. So New Jeans and Le Seraphim I kind of put a halt on, and Winter from aespa, I kind of stopped those for a little bit. I put a stop to it because I don't know. And don't get me wrong, I still love New Jeans. I still love Le Seraphim. Like, those still are my girlies. But you know, with some collectors, they get into a phase where they're just like, oh, this feels like a chore, this doesn't feel fun anymore collecting these groups. That's how I felt, and I feel like that should not be the case when I'm collecting. I should enjoy collecting, it should be fun. When it feels like a chore, that's when I'm like, yeah, I think it's time for me to step back from it a bit and then see if I miss it. Like Le Seraphim, I did collect Easy, but I haven't finished all of Easy. I have a couple cards, but I haven't finished everything. New Jeans for How Sweet, I have not bought an album at all. I haven't bought a singular album. And usually I buy like OT everything, because we all know I collect OT Le Seraphim, and I definitely collect OT for New Jeans because it's quite easy. No pun intended, but it's quite easy. But I just have not felt the need or the urge to purchase the albums. And then also I feel like it's just becoming a bit much with groups having like 10 different versions of an album plus, and it's very overwhelming. I say this while I'm collecting OT Rise, like OT Rise, and they're a SM group, and we already know how SM is with different versions of albums. I definitely need a white backdrop. I have some in his binder. I'm just lazy. I'll switch it out later. But yeah, it's just becoming a lot. So I've decided to just focus on, of course, 17. Like, Minghao, not going to drop him. 17 OT as much as I can. And then my Chungkyu, oh, there's no more Chungkyu cards. My Chungkyun collection, as you can see, this is my Rise collection, but my Chungkyun collection, I've decided to just focus on him. Rise, I've decided to focus on them. And then Yugyam got 7, which I feel like I shouldn't worry too much about that. And then also ZB1, because I haven't even bought the freaking new album. Like, I haven't bought anything from that album yet, and I'm just like, why not? Like, I collect OT from them. Why aren't you buying anything? And the answer is I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I haven't bought any. Okay, yeah, I definitely need some different sleeves. But yeah, I don't know why I haven't bought anything at all. Like, that is a question I cannot answer at the moment. I'm running low on popcorn game sleeves. I actually need to buy some. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't bought any. I think I was waiting for lucky draws, but a lot of the lucky draws consist of the, oh, I was trying to decide which card I want to use from this one. But I want to do lucky draws for the album, but a lot of the lucky draws, as I was saying, were a lot of the polka albums, and I really didn't buy the polka albums. Didn't feel the need to. Wait, I have this card, I think. What am I doing? I don't know. But I didn't buy any of the polka albums. Honestly, the photo cards were not my favorite from the polka album, if I'm being quite honest, so I just did not feel like buying it. And I think at the time when ZB1 was dropping their album, I can't remember if I was going out of town or not. I mean, I'm back now, and honestly, I could have went to the K-pop store. No, I was on my work trip. I was going on my work trip. Am I recording? Because I've been talking a lot. Yeah, I am. Okay. I was on my work trip when their album dropped, and I did go to a K-pop store, but it was like a new K-pop store, which I love it, but they didn't really have any albums, so I was like, okay, yeah, I don't know what to do here now. Like, I don't know what to do now. So I still haven't even bought those albums. But even looking at the photo cards, a lot of the photo cards are not my favorite based on their past photo cards they have. So I'm only collecting, I think, 3 OT sets. And then for the other 3 cards, selfie cards, let me say that. The other 3 selfie cards, I'm going to collect, of course, Matthew and Gonuk. And I'm thinking, usually I would collect Jiwoon, but I kind of want to collect Hanbin. I'm very tempted to collect Hanbin. I think I might. But I was also trying to find like an OT set, like pop set that I like, Really couldn't find one besides the one from Music Plant. So we're still debating on that, if I want to collect or not. This is a dupe. But yeah, so we have that. 17 had their Best Of album, we love. I am obsessed with Spell. I mean, maybe I'm a bit biased because I love the performance unit. That's my favorite unit out of all of 17. OT13 though. But I just love Spell. Like the musicality of it, the vibes, the dance, well, choreography, just everything about Spell. It's my vibe. Like, I love it. I want to see that live so bad. It just makes me feel like it gives beach. I mean, even though part of it was filmed like outdoorsy, like near the water, probably at the beach, but it gives beachy vibes. It gives like calming vibes. But I love that whole album. I was super duper excited to hear Call Call in like Korean. I still prefer the Japanese version. I don't know what it is. Like, if I hear a song in Japanese first, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna love the Japanese version before I hear the Korean version, because that happened with Go Go from BTS. I heard the Japanese version first, then I heard the Korean version. So now anytime I listen to the Korean version, I'm like, we gotta change it to the Japanese version. I can't get with it. And it's so funny because whenever my best friend and we would play like BTS, she would play, of course, the Korean version. And I'm like, no girl, no. I mean, I'm still gonna vibe to it, but no. And then if I play it, it's the Japanese version. She like, oh, this ain't Korean. I'm like, yeah girl, it's the Japanese version. But yeah, I don't know what that is about me, and I guess it's first come first serve. So if I hear the Japanese version, I'm gonna love it. For example, Fallen Flower, one of my favorite Japanese songs from 17 to date. I still love it in Korean. I mean, not Korean, in Japanese. Or when I heard, when they had the movie theater thing, because they were in Japan. What song was that? Was it Home Run? I think it was Home Run. They performed it in Japanese, and I was like, oh no, like I need the Korean version. I don't think I've ever heard Home Run in Japanese before until that time. I was like, something sounds off. I was like, this is not Korean. But then I'm like, girl, they're in Japan. Relax, relate, okay? Relax, okay? But yeah, so we have that. Trying to see what else. Oh, Jin is out of enlistment now. Hello. BTS 2025. We had that, and then we had Taeyoung from NCT actually go into enlistment. Oh, fun fact, when I went to Atlanta, I went with my dad, and like I played K-pop for him. And I was always curious. He was like, I'm curious as to music you're listening to. Like, he just wanted to see what it was, why I was so obsessed with it. So I played some songs, like because it was a road trip essentially. Played songs, and there was this one particular group. Every time they came on, somehow the radio just kept getting louder and louder. Every time. I'm like, oh, this is your group. You know, if they ever come on tour, this is your group. So the group was NCT 127. Ironically enough, he was like, I like the beats. He was like, I like the beats. Their beats are nice. You like NCT 127 because all these other songs you have not been like bumping and, you know, this sound nice. But whenever NCT 127 comes on, and I have my playlist at random. Like, I just let it play randomly. I don't play one certain artist. Yeah, I usually don't play one certain artist. So it was playing randomly. So anytime a 127 song would come on, like I said, that radio was getting louder. And I'm like, oh. He's like, this group got some nice beats. I'm like, I'm sure they do. I'm like, you like 127, you're an NCT fan then. I was like, I hate that I didn't know that at the time, because we could have saw them last year. We definitely could have saw them last year. But yeah, I think that was pretty cool for him to listen and see what part of the K-pop scene I like. And then also I was like, sir, next time there's a K-pop concert, even though you can't see ATs with me, I don't know if I would want him to see ATs with me, because have y'all not seen some of those fan cams? Yeah, I was like, oh, maybe the next concert you can go with me. I come back and a few days later it's like, oh, 17 is possibly going to be going on a US tour. I'm like, oh baby, this is the chance. I am gonna show my tail off. Like, yeah, my dad can come with me to a 17 concert. He'll see how all of us kids interact. Like, I really want him to experience it, because I was telling him about light sticks and he was like, yeah, I remember the videos you showed me of these glowy light sticks you had and yada yada yada. I was like, well, luckily I have two, because I have version 2 and I have version 3, so I could take all of them with me to the concert. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be exciting, sir. You are gonna see a different side of your daughter. How excited I would get. Oh yes, sir. Beware. So I'm excited for that. So I'm definitely gonna tell him, be like, hey, when the concert dates drop, mark your calendars, tell your peoples at work you can't come because you're coming with me to see 17. But yeah, that would be super duper exciting. Okay, what else has been going on in K-pop? Oh, I could talk about Rise's comeback. It's so good. Boom boom bass. Oh, it's so good. You know what? I woke up yesterday. First off, I did not feel good yesterday. So I was like, not me being sick on comeback day. Like, that's depressing. Comeback day and debut day with Junghan and Wonu. I was like, of course I would get sick. I would not feel well. I feel like I'm about to pass out. But anyways, I came home, took a nap, lay down a bit, and I was like, I just don't have the energy to watch any of these music videos, and I want to watch them in like a good mood. I mean, I was like, girl, just watch them. Like, what's it gonna hurt? I watched that music video because I had listened to the song on the way to work, so I already knew how the song was, like how it sounded. Give me very 90s retro vibes. I love it. Been obsessed with Rise even since their debut, because I feel like not a lot of people know, but I definitely was a huge Shutro fan in NCT, as well as Sungchan. I enjoyed them in NCT, even though they didn't get to do much, but really, really liked them. But I was super duper excited for them to be in Rise, and they also had their fan con, which is amazing. Their light stick, I am excited to get that light stick. The light stick is so pretty. But oh my gosh, the comeback was so good. The song, I love the song so much. Even the dance break, I am obsessed. And you know what, I understand why people are getting bias wrecked by Sohee. He is so adorable. Like, please, somebody help me. But yeah, I really enjoyed that comeback. The song is just, oh, it's so good. It's so like groovy. I really love the musicality of it. It's really, really nice. I ought to send that to my dad. He might actually like it, to be honest. He might actually like it. But I literally am obsessed with that album. Love, love, love. I'm still an OT7 girly, but I did decide to collect all members for the freaking album. I know, insane, especially for an SM group. We already know how SM is with hundreds of album versions. Okay, that's the first box done. I'm glad I did get two, but hundreds of album versions. So me, I was like, ooh girl, do you really want to collect all of these cards. And me, I was like, like I literally, okay, a lot of the albums I get are from Makestar. 9 times out of 10 I love Makestar Pops. I like their lucky draw, so I usually get a lot of my albums from Makestar, and they're very K-Addy friendly. So I was like, okay, we're gonna order these from Makestar. So I ordered all of my albums from Makestar, and then they had a pre-order benefit gift if you bought the standard albums. So I bought 6 standard albums because I wanted OT6 for the Pobs, and the Pobs look like they were from the music video, and then they're hollow. I love Makestar hollow Pobs because I feel like a lot of groups don't get that anymore. Maybe still SM groups get the hollow Pobs. Yeah, because 10 had got a hollow, but when I ordered like ZB1 from Makestar, girl, it's not hollow. It's a regular photo card. I'm like, okay, I want it hollow, bar, you know, that's what I want, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. So I did order 6 albums. I ordered OT6, pretty much everything. OT6 for the photo packs. Those photo packs, oh, that is treacherous. You get 1 out of 18 cards. Why couldn't it have been like 1 out of 3 in terms of members? When I saw that, I was like, that is jail. That is a crime. 1 out of 18. And I'm like, no, that is not right. If I'm buying an OT6, like if I'm buying the pack for like 6 members, at least have it to where it's 1 photo card per member per pack. Like if I'm getting, well, I really can't say much because we all saw what happened to ATs and their digipacks. That's jail. That's ridiculous. But in terms of like if I'm buying the photo packs, let's just say if I get I bought OT6, but if I get a Anton photo pack, I want an Anton card in that photo pack, just random 1 out of 3, because there's 6 members, there's 18 cards. Why is it 1 out of the 18, SM? Why do y'all do this to us? This is a major headache. It's a headache. That's what it is. And not to think about even the collecting version. There's 3 sets of photo cards. They're random. But I think I bought 2 sets, and I'm like, I hope these are both random. I got them from Makestar. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can get some from, I don't know, Weverse. But shoot, the Weverse albums, like if you look on Weverse, those albums still don't even have the album details. Like I think I had to find the album details off of Subk. But yeah, I was like, oh, that is diabolical. Extremely diabolical. I was like, ugh, well, it's okay, because like I said, I did change a lot of my collections, but that is still so diabolical. Extremely diabolical. So we'll see when I get my albums. It did say some of my albums were shipped out from Makestar. I'm not sure which albums were. Well, speaking of Rise, we are going to go ahead and sleeve my Rise cards, because I did finally just decide to buy everyone else's sets for the debut album. And I still need to buy them a binder, but I'm confused because I kind of like, I want them to have their own binder because it's OT6, but also I do have I reorganized some of my binders, like off camera, I'm sorry, but I reorganized the binders, and I'm like, because I do have a boy groups binder now, but it has like pretty much all of my boy groups except for 17, UGAM, and IM, and Rise. But I'm like, I kind of want to add 10 to my Rise binder. I mean, they are SM groups, and 10 and Rise, like I don't have a lot, there's not a lot going on for 10. I was surprised that even SM did as much as they did for Wavy for their comeback, which I really love Give Me That. So the whole album is good. I'll definitely say my favorite B-side is She's a Wolf. I love that song so much. That song is so good. I literally thoroughly listened to that album. The album is really, really good. I'm so happy for them. I am sad that Win did not get to participate. That is so sad. Yeah, that was terrible, but I really did enjoy the album. And funny enough, I didn't even get to buy those albums. Like, when I say I have been pretty much on a buying hiatus, the most recent things I have bought have been Wanu and Junghan and Rise. That's it. I don't think I've bought anything else. No, I haven't. So I still need to get those. And I was literally I could have gone to a K-pop store and got an Apple Music Pop like last time. I don't think I didn't post the video on here, but when I went to Atlanta back in November, back in November, I went to the K-pop store because that's when, ironically enough, All My Youth had came out, and I bought every version of the album they had. They just didn't have the S minis, but I bought them, and all of my albums I pulled 10, and I got his album Music Pop. So I was in Atlanta when the album came out. Like, I was there. I could have got the albums, but me, I was like, oh, let me spend time, yada yada yada, enjoying, which I did have a great time. But yeah, I wish I had gone to the K-pop store because I really love their K-pop store. But yeah, so I haven't even bought their albums yet, and I was like, oh, I love this album so much, let's collect OT. But then I was like, girl, now you gotta stop it, okay? You already just dropped like a bunch of collections. Like, when I say I've dropped a lot of collections, I think I have on my phone my main collections now. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Okay, my main collections that I have are 17 I Am, Rise, Yugyeom, ZB1. Just 5. Compared to how many people I actually collect, that's nothing. That's a lot of my collection's probably going to be gone. I'm still keeping the cards, but like, oh, I forgot to add 10 on here. But yeah, those were like my main collections. So I've decided for like all other groups, because I even know my little babies, TWS, they're going to be having a comeback very, very soon. I won't be collecting OT. I think I just did it for their debut album because I was really excited for their debut, which I still love their debut. I still listen to that album. It's really, really good. But I won't be collecting them. I think for now on, I'm probably just going to collect like for other groups. If it's a Hive group, like the Weverse albums, or if it's like other groups, probably Polka albums. They're cheaper, they're not as bulky, so they won't take up a lot of space. So I think for now on, that's what I'm going to do. And then of course for my other groups, like collect everything else. For example, here we go, TWS and ATs. I enjoyed their album, but I haven't bought any albums. And like I said earlier, diabolical. I don't know what KQZ is doing, but the digipack situation, that is insane. I feel so bad. You get one out of 8 cards per member per digipack. So each member in their digipack, which I'm pretty sure everybody knows now. I mean, the album details are out, the album's out, people have been collecting, trading, yada yada yada. If you buy let's just say I buy a Hongjoong album, a Hongjoong digipack album, I'm gonna get a Hongjoong photo card, but it's gonna be random 1 out of 8. Do you know how many albums you have to buy? What is that? 64 digipacks? Yeah, I think it's 64 digipacks you have to buy to attempt to collect OT8 for their digipack cards. Yeah, no. And this is from what is it? Is this from Will or Outlaw? The World. Will. Yeah, this is from Will. Yeah, I had finally shipped out my albums. It had been a minute. I had finally shipped out those albums. I still have albums that I need to ship out. So look out for a future video of me possibly unboxing stuff. I still need to ship out my 17 albums. Yeah, I haven't shipped those out. They're still sitting at the warehouse. I need to ship out my Le Sserafim albums. They're still sitting there at the warehouse. I think the only thing I did ship out was my 10 albums, my Yu-Gi-Oh albums, my PH1 Pop-Off album. I think that was it. Oh, and my ATEEZ albums that have been sitting there. But I haven't shipped anything else out. So, yeah. That's what's been going on. These stacks are getting pretty thick. And I already have photo cards to store. Funny enough. Also, I have not been buying a lot of photo cards lately. I did recently just buy some like 10 photo cards. Not 10. Minkow photo cards. Like some pobs and stuff for the latest album. And then I bought some Chunkium photo cards that I was missing. So I finished up. Because I'm just starting with collecting from him Fatal of Love on forward. Fatal of Love was the album that got me into Monster X. And I found his version 1 card for such a good price. I feel like that card is so pricey. But I found it not even in the double digits. So I was super duper excited hunting down that card. I know that was one card I really wanted. So we have that. And I'm also done, not done, but I'm almost done with Overdrive. But I really haven't started looking at his latest album besides my pools. And this card right here is so cute. That one, and just all the cards are cute. So I haven't been looking for these cards lately, but I will start very soon. We have CB1. This is from Yuta Yuta. Oh, and this last digipack card from Ricky that I was missing for Melting Point. Finally got it. I feel like a lot is going to change for my ZB1 collection too. Like, I know I'm still going to collect Matthew and Gunnook, but I'm trying to see, like, do I want to collect a third person or not? Like, what am I going to do? Because I love ZB1. Like, they're still one of my alts. I'm like, dang, can you constantly keep collecting OT9? So, trying to see. Like I said, there's certain photo cards I wanted to collect for the latest era. Because the photo cards, honestly, were not my favorites. No, I don't know what else to talk about. Especially, like, because everything in K-pop has been, I feel like, drama. It's been so much drama going on. I'm pretty sure if you're not in a bubble, you have heard everything with Hybe and Minheejin / Door, all that stuff. It's exhausting. As a viewer of all of those groups. So, yeah, I've been trying not to keep up with it, but you literally see it on all of your timelines. And then some of the K-pop YouTubers I follow, our channels I'm subscribed to. I feel like it's inevitable to miss it. So, I've been hearing that. And I feel so bad for all the groups who have been affected by it, because I feel like they shouldn't be the ones to get affected by it. It's the agencies themselves and just dragging the members because they're at the forefront. Of course, they're going to get blamed because that's who you see first. You see the group members. You don't see what's going on behind closed doors, what's going on back of the house. It's the youngins getting affected by it. It's adult business that has dragged out and just pretty much obliterated a lot of these groups, their images. It's so sad. But hopefully everything now is toned down, calmed down, and we can get back into enjoying what we like to enjoy, which is the music and the idols themselves, not the drama. I have a lot of cards. Have y'all listened to Junie's new album, Dopamine? It's so good. I've been waiting for him to release like another album slash EP, like a full one. So that was really exciting. I definitely say my favorite songs from that album would include Here We Go Again. I mean, I like Rush, which is the title track, but I love Here We Go Again. I love that like style of music. And then Taste and Complications. I mean, I love the whole album, but Taste and Complications, have y'all not listened to it? That's good. Here We Go Again. Love. So I was super duper excited to get new music from him, and I feel like anyone that knows me like personally, they know how much I want to see him in tour, and one of my biggest regrets is not seeing him back in 2022. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you're supposed to live life with no regret. Well, that was my biggest regret, not seeing him. And then also, what was it, 2023, not seeing PH1. Two of my biggest regrets. Those are two of my favorite soloists. So like Junie being K-R&B vibe, and then PH1 being very like hip-hop vibe. And I'm not even a hip-hop music listener, like even in Western world. So for me to be very intrigued with hip-hop, that takes a lot. So those are some of my biggest regrets, not seeing those two artists. So whenever they go on tour again, I definitely have to go. And I think another song I've been listening to a lot is with, is it Lil Boy or is it Boy with PH1? It's called High, because he signed with Higher Music. That is so ironic, I just noticed that, but he signed with Higher Music. I love that song, like just the vibes of it. It's a really good, highly recommend. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's really nice. Love it. I am still missing 2 Yu-Gi-Oh cards from his album, from the Agase version. I pulled a dupe of this one, and then I have this extra one from the Dandelion version. I'm going to insert the template I have. If you have these 2 cards, can you please trade with me? I am desperately looking for these cards. Cannot find them anywhere. So if you have them, please, I'm begging you, please trade with me. I would trade any card that I have. I have a whole book of cards. I might even flip through that so you all can see. And then also for 10, for his album, I pulled 3 of the cat cards. I forget what version this is. But if you can trade, I'll also insert that template on here as well. I am looking to trade as well for those cards. So you know I haven't stored photo cards in a while. If I still have freaking Season's Greetings cards to store and all my youth. We can finally open up my 17 membership. Freaking it's been a minute since I've had this. And then 17 just celebrated their 9-year anniversary as well. Love them. They are loves of my life. I don't know why I'm struggling with this, but yeah, they are the loves of my life. I'm pretty sure all of us know that. So my membership card. I'm not going to show the back of this because it has my information, but she's official. Okay, let's finally open her up. This is the photo book. As I was saying, I have not looked at this photo book or any pictures from it, so I'm not going to. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful, and they all are, but yeah, I'm not going to go through it individually. We'll just do a click, flip through. Did I say click? I mean quick flip through. Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, these are like square cut, not round cut. We have Scoops, Changhan, Joshua, June, Hoshi, Wanu, Wuji, Minkao, Mingyu, Tohyam, Sungkwan, Vernon, and Dino. Ooh, Dino ate with this photo. Yeah, that's all we have from that. So I go ahead and sleeve these. Got some stuff to store in the OT13 binder. I kind of want to hollow sleeve these, but I need to stop. But yeah, this is nice. I like these cards. I like the concept. Nice. Okay. Trying to see what else. Oh, aespa, they had their Armageddon album come out. I really enjoy it. It's super duper nice. I'm not gonna lie, I am still obsessed with Supernova. That just a bop. It's super duper good. Supernova. Just the whole, I love the aura. Like, I love their aesthetic. I just love aespa. So I'm still contemplating if I want to collect winter or because I haven't even gotten drama cards like fully. I just have, what is it, those 2 cards I got initially, and that's it. I haven't bought anything else. I haven't even finished my world. And I think I'm still missing 2 cards from Savage. That's why I'm like, yeah. I think the only like girl group I really want to collect now is Kiss of Life. Like, I really want to collect them. I want to collect Hanyul or Belle, but I'm leaning more towards Hanyul, the Maknae. That's who I'm thinking. I've been obsessed with them since their debut as well. They're slowly starting to get, you know, some recognition. I love that for the girlies. They're really good. Highly recommend. Midas Touch. It's giving Bratz, and it's giving my childhood. I am a Bratz girly. I played with Bratz growing up. But yeah, it's giving Bratz. When I heard it, I was like, oh, this sounds like Bratz related. Like, it's giving, like, Bratz were Y2K. They were like the definition of Y2K. So Y2K Bratz, it sounds like that. So I was very intrigued. I mean, all of their releases have been amazing, but I was obsessed with that. I am going to sleeve my card, but I'm going to wait till I get some light sleeves and then I'll change it out for the time being. I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat video, also with me sleeving photo cards and a life update. I definitely am going to try and do better with posting. Also, I do have some videos I did film like months ago. It's a couple storing videos. I can post those so you all can kind of see an update with some of the binders. So I'll try and do that, but they will be from months ago. So a lot of stuff I'll be talking about is from months ago. So please ignore all of that. I'm pretty sure everything has happened and already been relayed. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.